Sidelinez. I'm your host, Noble. This is my co-host.
Hey, I'm King Me. What's up?
And we got a special guest with us today, a friend of the family, acquaintant to the show, my man from the Nigga Naw Show.
HomeTeam show, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Chill.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah?
Doing good, you know what I'm saying? Good to be back in the studio. I mean, trying to keep up with some things and, sports and everything else.
Just working it. Just working. Whatever come out.
Just, hey, trying to make the best of the TV that I watch.
Hey,
Right now.
welcome to Sidelines, bro.
Welcome to Sidelinez.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, it's been kind of boring lately. We ain't been having a lot of sports on. We just had hockey. They tied up the series, the Oilers and the Panthers.
I ain't see no rats get thrown out on the.
I ain't see no rats neither. I ain't see no rats, but they tied up the series, and they both was in overtime. So we're gonna tune in Monday for another game on hockey.
Yeah.
Other than that, we got the finals.
Cool.
Dun, 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 dun. Pacers in 6. Pacers in 6. I'm telling you, man. What I say?
I said
gonna be sick.
I said
Pacers gonna be
Oklahoma
sick.
in 5.
Man.
So I guess we got 4 games. Just because really, if you really look at the game, bro, Oklahoma. If you looked at the whole game, it looked like Oklahoma had the game in the wraps the whole game, except for the last 2 minutes.
Come on, man. You sound like everybody else that the Pacers ran through. It always looked like it looked until it looked like what it's supposed to be.
I feel like that was
you know what I mean?
I feel like that was
Come
a slick
on.
shot to
What you mean?
orange and blue skies.
There you go. Orange and blue skies. And now we got what?
Blue and orange skies. But SGA did what he had to do. He still put up 35. Harkenstein put up points. He killed me on my parlay because he ain't get no assists.
What?
I'm used to him getting like at least 2 to 4 assists. He ain't get none. He killed me on my parlay with the assists.
What about Jalen Smith? What'd he do?
Jalen Smith had a pretty good. He had a bad first half.
That's what's scary.
But I think he turned it. He had 15. I took him for 15 on one, and then I took him for 20 on another one, and I don't think he made the 20.
But see, that's what's scary because the Thunder did what they do.
No. I'm gonna tell you.
The Thunder did what they do.
No,
man.
I'm gonna tell you what.
And they had 20-something turnovers in the first half, and they should have been killing them cats.
Indiana did have a lot of turnovers, but I'm gonna tell you what the difference in the game is. Indiana won by 1 point, right?
Yeah.
They won by 1 point, but Chet Holmgren only had 6 points.
They took him out the game.
He was really what killed Oklahoma, if you ask me. His non-effort to put up points.
He lost out there because Indiana's big men all shoot threes.
But that was
you can't put him out there.
Those are the points.
He's a shot blocker.
Bro, them the points that he missed out on, bro.
Yeah, but he can't be out there. He's gonna be lost.
That's what killed the whole team.
Man.
Like everybody else played their part. Everybody else played their game. Like Indiana, they had some bad shots. They took some bad shots. They had some bad threes. And then like you look at Haltenberg, he ain't really take over the game like how he usually. He only put up 14 points.
Halliburton?
Yeah.
He don't never.
The Holland band.
What the Holly?
The Holly band.
The most clutch man out here right now. Hey, that man is showing out on you.
Man,
you asked last week if he a superstar. If I thought he's a superstar, he on his way, man. He's showing it right now.
I said that he's a star.
It's different types of superstars.
Okay, so-
You know what I'm saying? I don't see him as a superstar.
What do you think would make him a superstar?
Well, I look at it like, he excellent, you know what I'm saying? But I understand though, you want to be able to just put everything in a circle, you know what I'm saying? Get your teammates involved, but he just didn't show enough aggression to make sure, because he was missing on a lot of things. It's like he came out with cold feet, you know what I'm saying? And he done been here before.
So that's what make him not a superstar, though? Man, what is the
Not a
Pacers
superstar.
without him on the team?
I agree.
What is they without him on the team?
They a good team. And I was looking at this game. They let
He make everybody
Nimrod.
better. I don't care. He make his space, his presence.
They
make
allowed
everybody better.
That allowed Nimrod to play the point guard this game.
Yeah,
And I don't think nobody expected that. I think everybody was waiting on what the hell to take the point guard.
Hey.
But it kind of distracted them throughout the game. It distracted them from taking the last shot.
I like how they did that. Carlisle, he a monster. I told you he a crazy coach.
Did
Did you see how Nimrod bumped?
I'm wondering, like, Like, why are they doing that? That's stupid.
You seen how Nimhart bumped SGA? Like, yeah, because
Yeah,
they
I know
both
you.
Canadian, right?
I know you.
They both Canadian. He like, yeah, I'm out here. What's
I know
up?
you.
Hey, I like that. I was like, he need that because I feel like if you can get an SGA, the people forget that the Thunder is young, man. This they first go round up out here like this. If you can get in their head, it's just like, you have them old uncles real quick. They take you out on that basketball court. You can school your uncle. But what your uncle know, he know how to get in here. You know what I mean? Right. He know how to get in your mind. I feel like once they get in their head, I don't know, man.
Right now, I think SGA got a good chance to make a good bounce back. Cause like from his game, this game right here, he still put up 35. He still did everything he needed to do. It wasn't nothing. He was just one shot away from winning the first game, and they just missed that opportunity. They closed the gap. Like, and you can't blame SGA for that. Like,
I'm not blaming SGA.
I blame Chet.
I feel like SGA did what he was supposed to. How can you blame Chet and Hartenstein when they not in the game? You got to blame the coach.
How many minutes did they play?
I don't know. Let me look it up. Let me see if I can get to it.
Let's see how many minutes they played.
Producer.
Because I just don't like Oklahoma played an all-around game. If you really look at it, if the Highland Band would have missed that shot, everybody would have been like, Oklahoma, they outballed them. Oh yeah, my man, he had 35. Oh, Williams, he came back and he scored 18. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the game, Oklahoma had the whole game, bro.
Hartenstein played 23 minutes and Holmgren played 29 minutes. So that's half the game. They wasn't out there, basically. The whole second half.
How many points did Hartenstein have? Because he started off kind of hot. Because he pissed me off. Because I'm like, where the assist at, bro? I need 4 assists.
How many points did he have?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, between Chet and Hartenstein, you got to have some numbers because those are big men. Mm-hmm. So if you ain't putting them up, and it ain't like Indiana got like a lot of big men. They got Obi Toppin, and then they got my man.
But it's the type of big men that they got, Noble. It's the
Miles
type of
Turner.
big men that they got. They big man is not just down here in the paint waiting for stuff to happen. They out there on the perimeter.
I give it to Obi Toppin.
You got to be out there. Miles Turner knocked down it was a bank, but he knocked down a 3. Mm-hmm. He knocked down a 3. They got some shooters on their team. They stretching that court, man. That's why he took them out, because he need people that can be out there. I don't know it's the NBA. I'm sure he's gonna make an adjustment, but hey, right now Carlisle winning that coaching thing. Hey,
and I like what he said about the coaching, because this one thing that I look at: 3 things. If you got home court advantage, you got the lead, and on top of that, you have the other team in foul trouble. Why your bigs not in there? Regardless,
right,
in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
because they gonna have to foul this person.
He got mind fucked, man.
It's just like it was just crazy.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Right now, knowing that Indiana's up 1, it's a 7-game series. They up 1. Mm-hmm. They stole the first game in Oklahoma. Who was you betting on before you knew Indiana was gonna win, and who are you betting on now to win it all?
With me, it's still the same thing. It's still gonna be OKC, and I'm still going with them because I look at it like they know not to make that mistake ever again.
Yeah,
that's why I look at it, and they know they don't have to change up anything. But once you get in the big head, I feel like they got the big head, and that it's the coaching.
So how do they get around the fact that they got to deal with Indiana Pacers big men? I mean, because it's not their game plan.
I think Indiana can't get down like they was in the first game. They can't do that no more in no more series, because it ain't gonna be like a whole bunch of comebacks.
It's not suggested, but I mean they've proven that they have done it.
It's not gonna be a whole bunch of comebacks.
It's not suggested, but they like the cardiac kids, man. If they're around, they feel like they can win. That's how they.
I feel like Oklahoma was like a deer in the headlights.
You think so? I feel like that's how Indiana came out. I think that's why the first half was like that. Because the second half they outscored them. It was like they outscored them like 66 points to like,
but like you
said,
said,
40 something points, bro.
Once they made the change and letting Nimrod guard SGA, it do seem like the whole energy of the game changed.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like he know him.
He was like, yeah, I'm with that.
Let me go in there, coach. I'm about to talk so much shit to him. He ain't even,
and that's what it looked like too.
He gonna try to beat me on his own and forget about the rest of his team. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff.
And that's what happened.
I don't know, man. I think I'm still going. I said the Pacers, and I'm still team underdog. I'm going Pacers.
I'm still gonna ride SGA in Oklahoma in 5. So tonight's game, let us know.
So when I come back next week and I was right again, but I think they're gonna lose tonight. I think the Thunder get it tonight. I don't see them losing 2 at home.
Not 2.
And plus I know they pissed off. SGA probably ain't talked to nobody. He probably gave him a Kobe stare.
And when he said underdogs, don't you know in so many ways, really a lot of people don't look at Pacers as the underdogs because
Vegas do.
Beat. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's how they baited everybody in. Because you look at it, Siakam, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody that's a vet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They coach. So it's like they got this edge. OKC, they with a expansion team that came from the Sonics. Mm-hmm. And so they hadn't did this since way back when KD and them was there. That was 2000 and something. Mm-hmm. So other than that, and then they had a nice little thing, you know, when they got injured and everything. But other than that, though, they just that young team.
But Oklahoma always had a good team.
Yeah, they ain't never had to rebuild.
It ain't like they unfamiliar with going to the finals or the playoffs. They've been keeping a good team. Even when Victor he used to play for Miami, Oladipo.
Oh, Oladipo.
Even when Victor Oladipo was playing with them, they always had a good. Like they always kept a good team. Like they always kept a good score.
Always been decent.
They went and got Paul George that one year. They got Melo. They've been switching it, and they always kept a good team. Like, so I don't think they just unfamiliar with the territory. I think this is now like some.
But this ain't none of them though. We just named all them vets.
But you know what?
Ain't none of that.
But you know what's so crazy? Yeah. Because they picked their people out the mud. They got all of their people from the draft.
Yeah, this is their team.
Yeah,
they raising this team, which is why I like it. But what I'm saying is, this is all you got to take. This the NBA, man. You got to take some bumps sometimes, and that make you hungrier to come back next year.
I think Oklahoma.
But I ain't putting them out.
I'm
just saying, I want Indiana to win.
Oklahoma will be the next dynasty.
You already said this, man. I mean, what you do, you jinx them.
Oklahoma will be the next dynasty.
I like it when you say stuff like that.
What's the average age? Like 25.
I don't think nobody. I think they got one player that's 30,
young as hell,
34. Yeah, Alex Caruso.
Yeah, he the vet.
Yeah, he the oldest vet.
He a dog for them.
He a dog for them.
So let me ask y'all some questions, right? I put me together a good little parlay. What I think is a good little parlay for the championship game tonight. I just wanted to ask y'all some questions about it. All right. Mm-hmm. So I took the Highlandberg for 6 rebounds. The Highland Band.
I feel like
for six rebounds.
He been grabbing like 9, 8.
I feel like that's a good bet.
You think that's a good one? Think I can get him on that one?
I can see 6 because, you know, for the whole duration of the game, you can see 6 rebounds easily, you know. So.
Yeah, he definitely going to get that.
Okay, so let me ask you about that. I took Miles Turner for 2 3-pointers. I
think that's a stretch. He might hit him.
Because, you know, if he get a look, he will take
my thing about Miles Turner was, this is my thing about Miles Turner. If he hot scoring points, he gonna shoot them bitches.
He gonna shoot them. They all shoot them.
But if he ain't got 10 points by the second quarter, he ain't gonna shoot none.
I don't know. 2 threes is part of your. He a record parlay quick.
I need him to just go on and just get in the game, fire one up, fire the game up, hit one. Because if he hit one, he gonna take another 3.
He gonna get one that go down by luck anyway.
But if he missed the first 2, he won't take another one for the game.
He might come out and ball though, because I think he's gonna come out and ball.
Okay. You think Tyrese Halliburton can get 20 points?
What you think?
I really think this game he probably will try to go ahead.
He only got 14 last month.
He only got 14. I think he do because it's like a chip because everybody's eating at him. You know what I'm saying? I think he probably will come out this game and
I think he's gonna get more because the Thunder is gonna come out aggressive as hell.
Yeah.
So the Thunder is gonna come out and somebody gonna have to shoot with him. Either he gonna have to go off or Pascal gonna have to go off. You know what I mean?
I think he got a chip on his shoulder for not getting that MVP.
Yeah.
When you see him walk out there, he knew he was about to get that MVP. He like,
hey, if he win this, they're going to have to give it to him unless somebody else go off crazy. But, I mean, they're going to have to give it to him.
Hey, he went off.
Hey,
he been going off, bro.
What the Holly?
But
Halliburton?
I can see where they give it to Pascal Siakam because he was dominating that series, bro. He put up 20 every. But
I'm surprised his dad ain't come out the stands and say what. They let his pops back in the building. Hey, he ain't playing about his son, man. He ain't playing about Tyrese, baby boy.
Hey,
he ain't playing about baby boy.
Did you see the picture with him and SGA dad?
Nah.
I think we had to pick that. That was a dope pick right there.
That's the two dads?
Yeah, the two dads.
That's dope.
They both look like you don't want to fuck with them. Like you don't want to run into them at no McDonald's.
Oh, he probably his dad, SGA's dad, a Canadian thug.
Yeah, man. They both look like they with the shit.
He on that Pierre Escargot. What you mean?
They both look like you don't want to just like.
Come
okay,
on,
look.
Man.
So look, Miles Turner. You think Miles Turner can get 15 points?
I say like 18 because
your parlay looking weak, man.
You don't think he get 15?
I think the way that Hallie gonna try to come out, that's gonna take away from him really having to take certain shots.
So you think I'm fucked up right there?
I think it's gonna be a different game than we seen in the first game.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
A totally different game.
I think it's gonna be a different type of game, man.
Listen, I heard off the subject a little bit, but I heard a lot of people saying that just on the network, a lot of people saying like it was a boring game. They ain't like the game. I'm like, when? I'm real basketball fan.
It was dramatic as hell to me.
I couldn't stop watching it, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to take a smoke break, trying to go kick something to eat at the same time.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't stop watching the game, bro. It's like I'm back and forth. I got more wore out from just running back and forth to the TV. Because I'm like, what do you do? What do you do? Man, bro, that's what I ended up having to do in the second quarter. Mm-hmm. And I missed all the first quarter going back and forth. But the second quarter, bro, I just couldn't tune out. I seen people talking shit. I'm like, bro, I can't stop watching it.
No lie. The second quarter had me like,
because the whole game, Indiana was down. But they ain't trailed no more than 10 points the whole game. 10, 12
They don't
points.
never feel like they out of it. They don't never feel like they out of it, man. That's the thing about Indiana. They like, man, who can I compare it to? It's like, if you playing in football, if you playing against you got Tom Brady down.
Oh, yeah.
By one touchdown, or Patrick Mahomes, you got Patrick Mahomes down by 6 points, and you let him get the ball back with a minute and 37 seconds. You'd be like, oh my God. You'd be like, he gonna win. He gonna win. That's how I feel about the Pacers when they close at the end of the game. It's like Halliburton got a switch on the back of his back or something. Like I'm making this shot. He 4 for 4. He 4 for 4 in the clutch. Really 5 for 5. Come on, man.
And I feel like they disrespected Indiana because they had like a 9-point spread on the game. Yeah. And I know it looked like that the whole game, but I'm like, I just didn't feel like they were going to lose by 9 last game.
Okay, see, though, they run people out the gym, though, when they win. So, I mean.
So, look on my parlay. They got Indiana for, plus 11. You think they disrespected Indiana out here?
I still think that could be. But OKC is known when they take a loss, they come back and beat a team.
I think tonight gonna be a problem.
I think they're gonna run them out the gym.
They
tonight.
Come out there crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know, bro. I just think that plus 11 just disrespectful as fuck.
I would take Indiana on that. I mean, with the 11,
I took Indiana. I took Indiana for the 11.
Yeah,
but I just felt like that's disrespectful as fuck. In the finals, we just won by 1.
Did the Knicks blow the Pacers out after the buzzer beater?
Not by no 11.
What was it? I don't know. But I feel like sometimes when you get that, come off that high, and you got to go to the next game, you kind of coast for a second, man. Like I feel like the Thunder I think the Thunder ain't going to Indiana down too.
You know who I like? You know who I like in Indiana? I got him on my parlay too. I took him on my parlay. I'm trying to make me some money here. I'm trying to make me some ducats for my vacation.
Man.
So look, I took him on my parlay. I
me.
took T.J. McConnell. He hooped like he a brother.
McConnell.
He come in the game. He don't even look to pass. Mm-hmm. His first thing to do is I'm about to score, and he don't be looking like 3-pointers. He like I'm about to take him off to the basket.
Yeah.
And then
I seen something on my news feed the other day. He was walking into the game pregame. He had on like his, I think his sister played in the WNBA or something like that.
Okay.
He had on her jersey. They was like, man, if you seen him walking somewhere, you would never know this dude's an NBA player, man. He looked like,
and he hoop.
he a dog, man.
He hoop.
I like him when they like
He a
that.
dog,
Look,
man.
every playoff game, they done had him for like impossible to get 10 points, bro.
It's easy to forget about him too.
And I take him for 10 points every time. He done won me some money about 4 times on them 10 points and four assists.
Yeah, when he get out there, he balling.
Because he take the Hollenberg spot. He
come
the
in to
Hollenberg.
But you know, on the other note, I'm gonna look at Caruso being more aggressive this game because I know it's in the back of his mind. It's kind of eating him up that he fell off of that double team.
He got foul trouble though, didn't
You know what I'm saying? And he fell back. And that was the shot. I know he was like, if he would have stayed up on Halliburton,
I think
you know what I'm saying? I know that's eating at him.
He couldn't foul him though, because he would have sent him to the line, and he would have won from the line. He was in a hell of a situation right there.
But he came on the double team. All he had to just be there and not even touch him.
But if they had a foul to give, they would have fouled him. He would have never got the shot off. You know what I mean? I would have never let him shoot. What you mean?
Yeah.
I would have never let him shoot, but they ain't have it. So I mean, they was in a hell of a situation. They knew he was gonna get it off. And who he had on the baseline? He had
Siakam.
He had Siakam on the baseline for real.
No, he already had it in his mind. He was taking that
Caruso
shot.
He was in the middle. He was in the rock and a hard place. There was nothing he could do about it.
Caruso was just too small for the situation.
Yeah, because that's why he came on the double.
I think they could have put somebody else on him.
Yeah, I feel like he should have brought in Jay Will.
But I'm gonna tell you, that's where the coaching.
That's
where the coaching came in because the whole time Nimrod had been handling the ball. So I think the thought was when they get the ball, Nimrod gonna straight get it. But somebody else brought the ball up and then gave it to Tyrese Halliburton.
The genius in the coaching was Rick Carlisle had already told them on the replay where they had the replay.
No timeouts.
Push that ball because you don't give them it. And it's absolutely right. You can't let OKC set their defense because then they would have had
they would have had SGA on Halliburton.
No, they would have had Dart on Halliburton.
Yep.
And that's a whole different situation. That's their best defensive player.
So I'm looking forward to tonight. Tonight's going to be a good game.
I think it's going to be different. It's going to be a good game, though, for sure.
Sticking to the NBA.
What we got?
Sticking to the NBA.
What's up?
I know y'all don't want to hear this. Knicks fired their coach.
Oh, I was wondering if you was going to go there.
We were talking about Tibbs.
Uh-huh.
So you think it was fair or not fair? But I'm going to get y'all opinion first before I give my opinion.
My opinion on... Hell no, it wasn't fair. What you mean? It wasn't his fault.
No, it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
They just told this man a couple months. They just gave him a 3-year contract extension. He took him to the finals. I mean, not the Eastern Conference Finals. And you fire him?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Where they do that at,
Where
man?
they do that at? Where
they do that at?
Like looking good.
Right. That's what we do.
You proud of that?
Yeah.
You like that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't like stuff like that. But can I give my honest reason on why I don't mind the firing?
I'm listening to you. Who y'all gonna go ahead, man?
Everybody say you got to blame it on somebody. You got to pin it on somebody. He the scapegoat. He the fall guy. But in honesty, my true honesty from the heart, I'm a Knicks fan, and I feel like this was the ceiling with Tibbs.
What?
I feel like this was as high as we're gonna go with Tibbs. I don't feel like we could make it to a championship with Tibbs. With the way the team was coached this year, and with the way the team was managed, and with the way players was used, I don't think that
how the team was managed. Y'all went to the playoffs.
So let me ask you.
Y'all got 23 playoff wins in the last 3 seasons. What do you manage better?
I'm saying,
there's only 2 other teams that's better than that. The Nuggets.
Listen, you're running the team wild. We ain't running the pick and roll.
There's only 2 other teams that's better than that.
We ain't running the pick and roll. We ain't got an organized offensive system.
Nuggets and the Celtics.
All we doing is shooting 3-pointers. It ain't no structure on the fucking team. This was the ceiling of the Knicks, bro. We need more structure.
So you blame
We need somebody with better plays, with more organization, somebody who needs to utilize the players a little bit better, who knows.
Utilize the players, Noble. y'all, it's not his fault that y'all gave up gave up 5 picks for
no,
Bridges, dog.
No, but
come on, man.
You're right, but
it's not his fault.
It
dog.
is, but it is his fault that
y'all gave up Randall and DiVincenzo.
Towns and OG and Nobi are set up on the perimeter to shoot threes.
I think
they should not be shooting no threes.
I think Carl Townsend is trying to
sabotage. You see how OKC play ball?
This is the second time now. All right, second time.
You see how OKC play ball? They don't shoot no threes. That's how the Knicks need to be playing. We don't shoot no motherfucking threes. We banging it out. We taking it to the inside, and that's why Tibbs got fired.
That's time.
We've reached our ceiling with Tibbs. It's time for some new blood to come in there and take it from where he was to here.
So who you like? I'm hearing Jason Kidd. Who you like?
I seen Jason Kidd. I don't really have an opinion, bro.
So you think Jason Kidd is a better coach than Coach Thibodeau?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he understands the game more.
What accolades do he got?
He been there. He played in the game.
So that makes him a better coach?
No, but I'm saying, you asked me what make him more qualified.
I mean, coaching resume. Tibbs got a better coaching resume.
Okay, I mean, he been coaching longer, but Jason Kidd ain't got no funky coaching resume neither.
He
been to the finals too.
The Dallas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He coached with
Dallas now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. But
I don't really
Didn't he coach Brunson already before?
Yeah, in Dallas.
So that might be the key, huh?
No, I'm just saying, I just feel like the Knicks done reached their ceiling with Tibbs. I feel like we're going to get as high as we're going to get with Tibbs.
I mean, I just don't get it. He got back-to-back 50-win seasons, man. You fired your coach, bro. There's nothing. All you saying is opinion. I'm stating facts.
Yeah. I'm just giving an opinion.
On some real
but
stuff, they fired this man.
But the fact is, he going for a reason.
True.
And I got to say, my reason is because we've reached our ceiling with him. We got as high as we can get with him. He going to probably get a good resume for another team. But at least this team, this ain't what we looking for.
I mean, at least he got through the season. I mean, because the Nuggets coach got fired in the season, right? He did. So, I don't know, man. I just feel like...
And then with the Knicks, if Brunson didn't score it's like that man had to put it out there
every night.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if it weren't for a cat, he didn't really have no other. It's like nobody was putting up, averaging a good 15 points.
So look, I'm glad you said that. You said that. So there's been a lot of talk about trading Cat. Trading Cat for KD. Would you trade Cat for KD? Would you trade Cat for KD?
Myself, no. The reason I say no, because I look at it like, it's a personal thing with me and Katie. I feel like he too accident prone. And I know the Knicks, they going to want to push the ball. And I feel like he's set into that set shot type thing. I don't think he going to, we love his shot, but he going to have to move.
I don't know. I think, go ahead.
Cat can bang on the inside and all. KD, he banging somebody now. He out for a shoulder, out for what? A knee injury, he too accident prone. That's why I look at now. His skill is good, but he's just too accident prone to me.
Cat for KD?
I think KD in New York make too much sense. Hell yeah, I would trade him. I would get him out of there. Yeah. It would be nice if they could find a way to keep him. I don't see a way they can keep him. I mean, they don't have too much to negotiate with. The Knicks don't.
I just see that.
Durant want to go there.
I look at that trade, and I think it'll probably be good for both teams. Because if you see Cat in Phoenix with Devin Booker and Beal.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like, it changed the whole dynamic. So when I seen the picture, producer, if you got that, you can put that up. When I seen the picture, I said, that would make perfect sense for both teams. But then I seen, But then, so let me ask you this. Or does the Giannis trade for Cat sound more likely to do?
Giannis and Brunson?
Giannis and Brunson.
Ooh.
Which picture is it? I'm sorry.
We hit the Cat and the KD, and then we moved on to the Giannis going to New York.
Giannis and Brunson?
Could you see Giannis going to New York? Would you trade Cat for Giannis? Would you try to make that happen?
Actually, I can see Giannis playing good with Brunson. I mean, that's gonna open up a lot because
pick and roll.
For real. So I can see that outside.
Pick and roll all day.
You know what I'm saying?
You keep players like Bridges, maybe Hart, you know what I'm saying, just to do the dirty work.
Keep some
Josh
shooters.
Hart play the defense and he a shooter too.
Keep some shooters off that pick and roll.
That'd be dynamic.
That'd be a good trade.
That right there, I agree with
that.
That'd be dynamic.
Now, I think Giannis said that he only wanted to be traded to Golden State. Giannis, do you take him, or do you just let him go, or do you just say I ain't trading what we got, just we don't want him?
What you talking about?
The Knicks.
The Knicks need Giannis. They need a superstar.
Would you trade Cat for him now?
I would get rid of Cat. I don't feel like Cat gave him big enough production for what he was supposed to get him. I feel like
I like what he contributed
sometimes,
but I just feel like if we can get Giannis for Cat, I'm going to get Giannis for
That's
Cat.
easy.
Or if we can get KD for Cat,
easy.
And I'm trying to picture like y'all both, y'all will have a good trade too. Y'all too will have a good trade.
Oh, you over there?
Not just us.
You the agent.
This is good for you too. I would definitely do that.
Yeah, Giannis up in New York, that would be something devastating.
Man, 2K that would kill, bro.
That was just
that'd kill.
Giannis and Brunson, that sound like NBA Jam. Sound like
you
know what I mean?
Man.
Like
Man,
that sound like some crazy
stuff. So speaking of NBA jams, next week the whole NBA rundown.
Yeah.
NBA jam style. 2 players off each team. Who would be the NBA jam candidates?
Talk duos
for this year's NBA.
Yeah, let's see who we got.
So we're gonna run through the whole NBA.
I'm trying to get an NBA Jam sponsorship. We need to. They need to bring that game back.
That'd be dope.
I love that game.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Love that game.
Think about all these players in this league these days,
right.
Man. All these duos.
And look, you put the subject on my head, and you sent it to me, and I was looking over the teams, and I was just looking over a couple teams. I'm like, bro, this NBA Jam, like Jokic and Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams? Jamal Murray.
Killer.
Man, that would be a killer combo right there.
What you mean, man?
Or look, or even with the Sun, or even with the
LeBron and Luka,
LeBron and AR. Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That boy.
I'm gonna tell you, I was looking at KD and Booker.
Oh yeah,
monster.
Like the team didn't gel good, but it's talking NBA Jam style. So
Tatum and Brown.
Tatum and
Monster.
Oh, yeah,
or you can even plug in the Kristaps Porzingis.
But that's a lot.
But next week we're gonna have every single team in the NBA. We're gonna run down, knock it out for y'all. NBA Jam style for y'all next week.
I like that.
So get ready for that.
Hey.
But 1-on-1, Stevenson versus Beasley. Y'all both get to see it. I sent it to you.
Yeah.
First of all, they started off talking shit.
Hella cash.
Michael Beasley was talking shit.
He meant everybody said.
I'm gonna see you shake your ass. He's gonna make you come out your shirt. Hey, my man said, I ain't playing with no shirt on.
I know.
And this ain't the Paul show, man.
Pause.
This ain't the Paul show. Nah, but for real.
They talking crazy.
But hey, Michael Beasley was talking shit, man. He was talking shit. Good game.
I was about to say, how you feel about the actual game? I seen the interview. It was a good interview.
It gave me Tyson vibes. The whole talking shit.
That's what the vibes gave you?
Because it made me want to watch the game.
It gave me a Bud
vibes.
I thought somebody was going to get shot out that much.
I thought it was going to be something
good. Oh, my God. They need security. I was like, oh, my God, somebody is going to get shot while they streaming. Because Lance Stevenson, you seen him push the dude?
Look, when you watch the game and you watch him interacting in the crowd, I said, Lance Stevenson about to get the beefing out here.
Yeah, I thought he was about to get the beefing. And Michael Beasley, he's like an alien or something. He's over there.
Michael Beasley did not give a fuck.
He was like,
hey,
but he was doing kung fu, man.
He was like, I'm focused on this money, and that's what I said.
Hey, look,
I'm gonna get.
The game was for 100,000, and then they doubled it up, like 200,000. But look, when you watch them play, if you watch the 1-on-1, Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson, it was really a good game. But it showed you that even NBA players get tired. Like, you know how you watch the game, you're like, man, why this motherfucker shooting bricks like that? That motherfucker tired, man.
Lance Stevenson was tired, bro.
Lance Stevenson was tired after the first 5 minutes.
That boy was tired, man. It looked like somebody ran. I don't know.
But hey, they went to 30. And needless to say, Michael Beasley won. But it was a good game because just when it was like it was like 15, I want to say like 15 or 14, and then they took the intermission, and it looked like it could have been anybody's game. And then they played a little bit more, but then Lance Stevenson started getting blown out.
I don't know why Lance Stevenson thought he could beat Michael Beasley anyway. He never been no offensive player to me. I don't get it. Michael Beasley always been an offensive threat.
But look, that's like right now, bro. I ain't played no ball in I don't know how many years. I can't even tell you the last time I even dribbled a basketball. But if you told me, bro, they played for they play for 200,000, right? But if you told me, bro, I'll beat you for 1,000, I probably no the fuck you ain't.
Man, I'll go beat you right now for a double cheeseburger. What you want to do?
I ain't what you want to do? Bro, I ain't playing for no double cheeseburger.
What you want?
But if you said but if you said
some bacon on it, bacon
hey, look, but if you said $1,000. The way they played showed the effort that you would give. Like I'm about to go out here and body him.
That was not playing.
But once you got to like mid-game, the realness started coming like, damn, I'm tired of the motherfucker.
Beasley was hooping like he was broke. Lance Stevenson was hooping like, man, fuck it, I lost.
No, Lance Stevenson, he didn't want to give up that game.
I think what it was, the body, the physical contact. It
warmed down. It warmed down.
That's why he was trying to shoot them threes. He was trying to shoot them threes to keep from that physical contact. You know what I'm saying? Beasley already got the reach.
It's too much energy on defense. For real. He got to guard Michael Beasley. You can't.
That's where he fucked. He was guarding Michael Beasley with all the defense, and Michael Beasley like, I'm about to wear him.
He knew it.
I'm about to put the body on him. I'm about to do some layups.
Yeah, that's what he did.
And he controlled the whole game. He controlled the game. He did that.
I'm telling you though, I thought Birdie was gonna show up in that month. I thought somebody was gonna get to popping in that month. They got their dude was clutching. I said, they in the gym.
It did look like some hood shit.
Like what? They had the sheriff. They're gonna need more security. I suggest. Hey, I like the event. I suggest, just maybe, y'all might need more security though, because it was wild. People was on the court and everything.
What do you think about Sidelines getting a little league started?
I think that's a dope idea. Would y'all?
Sidelines run a little 2-on-2 league tournament.
Grown people or kids?
I don't know.
I think we should do both, but I think we should start off with the kids, man. I feel like we need to
get us a little 2-on-2 tournament.
I'm about that life. I think we can do that.
I think we can sponsor us a little Sidelines tournament.
I think that'd be dope. What y'all think? Right here, in Columbia?
We can't do no $200,000, $100,000 pots, but you know.
No, we cannot.
But
we cannot.
But you know, I think that'd be kind of dope though.
We could do something though. I'm about that life, man. If you like it, I love it. You already know I'm about that life. What? Sidelines presents the tournament. 2-on-2 in the park.
Yeah.
Or where? Anywhere.
I don't know. We find us a little spot, a little outdoor spot.
I like it.
But that was Sidelines Part 1. Y'all tune in for Part 2. And we check y'all out later.
Peace.